Hey, great to have you along. The South Shore's Morning News continues. I'm Rob Hackala with the morning team. Thanks for being with us on the radio, and also good morning to our friends watching to us on YouTube. We appreciate that. WATD Radio on YouTube. Well, in this segment, as we mentioned, it's an honor, and we're going to be honoring Paul Gorman, who's done so much for our area in the last several years. In fact, leading the South Shore YMCA as CEO. He's been involved with the YMCA for over 30 years, and 16 as CEO of the South Shore YMCA. He joins us in studio this morning to kind of take a look back before he fully retires, I think, in January of 2026. Paul, good morning.
Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us in studio this morning.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, welcome to Broadcast House. Good to have you here. Well, congratulations, by the way, on a successful career. I think most people will always like to say, you know, including myself, I always think about I'm blessed to do what I do. I love what I do. I'd like to keep doing it, you know, until I retire, hopefully. And this is something that you're able to do. It's nice to be able to have a job you love and be able to step away on your own terms.
Yeah, it's really been an honor. I looked back in a little bit of the history of the South Shore Y, and over the past 100 years, we've been around for about 130, but over the past 100 years, there's only been 5 CEOs of the South Shore Y. So
wow.
That consistency is able to develop a lot of relationships and build upon over the years down here on the South Shore.
Tell us about the story where you ended up coming to the South Shore, because I know you're not from this area, right?
No, I'm sorry. I live on the North Shore, and I'm one of those knuckleheads that commute from the North Shore to the South Shore every single day.
Yeah. So, like, when you knew you were going to take the job, anybody say, Paul, what are you doing there? Why are you driving all the way down there? But tell me what brought you here.
So, I was the executive director of the Marblehead Swampscott YMCA. We fundraised and built a brand new Y up there with co-chairs Peter Lynch and Ike Van Otterloo, well known and certainly nationally as well as regionally. And at the time, Ralph Yohe was the CEO, and they were looking to develop a new Y down here, but he felt like in order to do that, he would have to stay for a lot longer, and he was getting ready to retire, so he announced his retirement. And the timing was just right. They were looking for someone that had done something like that to help build a new Y in Quincy. So the timing just worked, and they did ask if I was going to move to the South Shore. At the time, my daughter was in the 9th grade and played a lot of soccer, very social, and she threatened to kill me in my sleep if we moved while she was in high school.
So that can be so tough. I know. Yeah. So you ended up staying, right?
Yeah, staying in the North Shore.
Okay. All right. So you came down here and you took the job, and you were thinking, boy, I'm going to be down here until I retire. Or you never know, right?
Right. You don't know. And sometimes you think about, okay, I'll do this one big project and look for the next one. But, being down here, South Shore is so different than where I worked out with the YMCA's of Greater Boston, out in Reading, Wakefield area, and then close to the North Shore, Marblehead and Swampscott before coming here. And those areas were a little bit more siloed in communities, where I've really found the South Shore was a real region. A lot of the volunteers associated with the South Shore YMCA were also association donors and board members at the hospital, Friendship Home, and a number of other organizations throughout the South Shore. So you'd see the same people going around, and they looked at the South Shore as a whole community. So to me, that was really unique.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Pretty cool people on the South Shore.
There are.
Yeah. Well, talk about, I know maybe you can't do one, but maybe a few things when you look back and say the things personally for you that you're most proud of that you were able to accomplish. Tell me about that.
I've been fortunate down here to be able to do, this year is going to be our most successful year ever. We have the most members, the most program participants. We're serving the most food in our food pantry. We've had the most campers at both our resident camps down on the Cape and our day camps at the Nature Center in Norwell and our center at the day camp at the Emilson Camp Gordon Clark and up at Camp Quirk up in Quincy. So that in itself is we're all very proud of. On the physical side, the brand new Quincy Y has had such an impact. We finished that before Quincy really took off, downtown Quincy.
Yeah.
The high school just completed like a few months before. Every day, 300 kids come over at 3:15 over that. And we're just booming. Down at the Emerson YMCA, we just built a brand new outdoor pool complex, mostly for the camps, but a lot of families too. And then we're working on, we just completed a brand new early education center at the Nature Center. And overall, when I look at, we've more than doubled everything since I've been here. Our revenue, our membership, but childcare, early education, and after-school programs have grown sixfold. So that serves more and more families, and that rolls into camps where our camps have really grown as well. And the other thing that we've really boomed, and it's really to kudos to everyone on the South Shore, is our fundraising.
Yeah.
Our fundraising has gone up 5 times since I've been there over the 16 years. And that doesn't include all the capital campaigns to help build all this. So more and more people have seen that we're good stewards of their philanthropic investment and keep doing that, and they can see and reap the benefits as well.
Taste of the South Shore. It's a fun one, right?
Yep.
People love that. There's so many things. So people love being involved with what the Y does. And you also, as an organization, Paul, and you have led this, being able to respond to what people are looking for, what the community needs for, and to grow those areas, right?
And we did that in good times like we have now, and in tough times like during COVID.
Yeah.
We were one of the first ones to offer, both in the Hanover area and up in Quincy, free childcare for first responders during that time. We turned our Quincy Y into a homeless shelter for 4 months while we were closed, and our food pantry quadrupled during that time. So we really are able to respond at any one time. Where we see a little bit uptick right now with some of the SNAP benefits, in question.
Yeah.
But we're there to respond for any federal workers that have been out of work here. We're giving them free membership to that they're while they're out of work for a month or two, so they come in, try to help them financially as well. We give away more than $2 million a year for financial assistance, so no one's turned away. When you come to look at our YMCAs that we've been able to be so successful in fundraising and building this, why people say, oh, you don't need our money and everything, but our board feels like everyone who donates is donating to do something, increase programs or help, the facilities instead of hoarding the money. So we reinvest everything that we raise.
Paul, when is the final day for you?
So the final day is December 31st.
Okay.
And our COO for over 5 years, Trevor Williams, is going to be taking over as CEO. When I was looking to hire a new COO right before COVID, I was looking for someone that could possibly take over for me, and he's stepped up immensely with the whole operations staff. So the board saw it as well, and so he's ready to step in and to go out at the highest level, to hand it off to a team that have been there for all this. It's a seamless transition. Trevor has built good relationships in the community and with the staff, so it's going to be seamless for everybody out there.
Wow. And Paul, what's next for you?
Well, my son just had twins, so they've been over our house a lot. So a little help there, maybe a little bit more golf. I'm on a couple of not-for-profit boards. One is centered up in Quincy, People Ventures, which oversee Quarry, Quincy Asian Resources, and a few other things in Rhode Island and New York. And I'm volunteering for a not-for-profit newspaper up in my hometown, and some other community projects around. So
nice. Well, staying busy, it sounds like
yeah.
still. Well, congratulations on an amazing career, Paul, and thank you for your partnership as well with us here at the radio station and your friendship as well. Paul, it's been always good to talk to you over the years and to see you, and congratulations on all your years of service with the YMCA in general for a good chunk of your lifetime.
Yeah, and I appreciate our relationship over the years, my whole career here. You've been very generous to us, and it's been really helpful. It's fun to listen to. As I mentioned earlier on, I could have worked for you for the North Shore traffic report. I figured out I'm closing in on almost 350,000 miles during that time.
Wow.
So. During that period. So
a lot of the expressway. You've seen it all. Okay, wow. Well, Paul Gorman retiring at the end of the year. Once we get into the new year, a new CEO, and the Y will continue. And we want to thank him. And I know there'll be a big, I think a big party right in December.
Yep.
A lot of fun. So
I'm looking forward to
that'd
it.
be nice.
A lot of friends
Paul
that
Gorman,
I've made down here.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Rob.
Paul Gorman, CEO of the South Shore YMCA, ssymca.org.